Which countries are the most unethical in the Olympic Games? When we think about the Olympic Games, we often picture athletes competing at their best. However, the reality is that unethical behavior has marred the spirit of these games throughout history. So, which countries have been involved in actions that challenge the ideals of fair play and integrity? One of the most notorious examples comes from the 1936 Berlin Olympics. The Nazi regime used these games as a platform for propaganda, promoting Aryan racial superiority. This manipulation overshadowed the true spirit of competition. Athletes like Jesse Owens showed that talent knows no race, but the political backdrop was a clear violation of Olympic ethics. Fast forward to the Cold War era, and we see the Soviet Union and its allies engaging in unethical practices. They were often accused of manipulating results and influencing judges to favor their athletes. Tactics like opening stadium gates to give their competitors an advantage undermine the integrity of the events. This behavior reflected a national level of unethical conduct that impacted the games significantly. In recent years, Russia has faced serious scrutiny due to large-scale doping scandals. Reports indicated state-sponsored doping programs that led to bans from the International Olympic Committee. The manipulation of anti-doping controls is one of the most significant breaches of Olympic ethics in modern times. This has led to widespread condemnation and calls for stricter regulations. Other countries have also faced issues with match fixing and doping. For instance, teams from South Korea, China, and Indonesia have been involved in scandals that resulted in expulsions from the Games. Doping violations have affected athletes from various nations, including the disqualification of Canadian sprinter Ben Johnson in 1988. These incidents show that unethical behavior is not limited to one country but is a broader challenge within the Olympic movement. Throughout history, countries like Germany, Japan, and Bulgaria have faced bans from the Olympics due to political and ethical reasons. These actions reflected the consequences of behaviors deemed incompatible with Olympic values. Political boycotts, such as those during the 1980 Moscow Games, further illustrate how geopolitical conflicts have impacted the integrity of the Games. In summary, unethical conduct in the Olympics has involved multiple countries across different eras. From the propaganda of Nazi Germany to the manipulation by the Soviet Union and the recent doping scandals in Russia, these examples highlight the ongoing need for vigilance. The Olympic movement continues to focus on promoting fair play, integrity, and anti-doping efforts to prevent such unethical behavior in the future.